Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. This should be a nice treat, hopefully. Guys, I went to a beer festival, first one of 2015, down in Roanoke. It was the Big Lick Rare Craft Beer Festival, and what they were supposed to have is a bunch of rare beers from the different breweries around. They were supposed to have been 16 of them there, and I think there only 15 of them showed up. And these guys were one of them that was there, and I met the rep there from South Street Brewery, and he was very nice, very pleasant to talk to. Was very enthusiastic about his beers. I did get to try a few of those that they had on there, and he had a couple 6-packs of some of their stuff, and this was one of them that was in the 6-packs, and he was generous enough to give that to me to do a review on. I said, yeah, absolutely, and he said that these beers are going to be available for purchase. I think he said around the 1st of April locally around here. And these guys are out of, says Charlottesville here, but on the side here it's got Arrington. Brewed and bottled by South Street Brewery, Arrington, Virginia. But I think they're up there pretty close to Charlottesville. So we'll see what this one brings. I'm looking forward to them showing up in the area. And as a matter of fact, he gave me 2 of their beers to review for you guys. So this is the first one, and this is the Bar Hopper IPA, and this comes in at says 6.8%. Yep, that's what it's got here. 6.8%, 60 IBUs. So it's got the alcohol and the IBUs listed on this side of the label, and on this side it says enjoy by 07/2015. So I don't know exactly when it was produced and put in the bottle, but they're wanting you to have it by July of 2015 this year. So I'm kind of thinking this is fairly fresh, so looks like they're giving it about a 4-month shelf life, and that's kind of pushing it in my opinion on an IPA. But we'll see what this one brings, guys. Commercial description on this, it says medium body, medium caramel, hop forward, pale amber, Pilsner wheat, caramel, Vienna, and caramel. That's the malt that they've used. Munich malts and torrefied wheat. So it's got a lot of things going on in here as far as different malt characteristics. They've used Simcoe, Cascade, and Centennial, Azteca, and Falconer's Flight hops. And they use California ale yeast. So a lot of different stuff going on here. A lot of different malts and a lot of different hops. So hopefully this is going to be a nice, tasty, hoppy treat. Food pairings for this beer is going to be your typical IPAs, and that's going to start off with your cuisine being curried in Thai. Cheeses are Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, your more pungent cheeses. And the meat is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon, and I will add grilled meat to that. Glassware, the pint, becker, nonic, tumbler, mug, stein, and sidale. I brought out the Sauvin beer glass. Sauvin is how it's spelled. If you're looking to pick you up one of these, just Google it and you'll find out more information. My good friend Parrish sent me this, and it's not recommended for extended sellings, even though the alcohol is almost 7%, and that may be another reason why they've extended the shelf life just a little bit. But I would say 3 months on an IPA, or even a double IPA is about the end of its shelf life, in my opinion, guys. My opinion. A lot of the brewers may differ from what I'm saying on that. So, but anyway, don't think there's anything else we need to discuss. So let's get the cap off of this one, and as we speak, Got a dark blue bottle opener and a yellow one left here. Guys, if anybody needs one, give me a shout. Cap's got Southern Street or SO Street. Nice abbreviation. That one will go on the fridge downstairs. And let's get it into the glass. Alright. Very nice label. Got the frog on a bar stool, snatching up. It looks like a hop cone with his tongue. So very nice. Very nice. Alright. About a finger of head on that pour. And this beer is perfectly clear. A lot of bubbles streaming up. I can see the ball right through it. It is a nice tangerine color. Very amber color on that one. Very nice. Very typical of the style. Let's get a nose on this one. Oh yes, very pleasant hop aroma on this. It's very, I'm getting pine and grapefruit. Maybe a little bit of pineapple in there, some tangerine and oranges. Maybe a little either lemon peel or orange peel in there. Very pleasant aroma, guys. So it's that time. Let's get it on. Cheers, everybody. Very tasty. Wow, very tasty. Definitely looking forward to these guys showing up in the market area down here. Very pleasant. Very East Coast style, if you will, to me. Wow, very tasty. Not getting any of the alcohol. Very well made beer. Yeah, very nice, very pleasant. And I tell you guys this all the time. I like to support the local breweries, and this is a Virginia brewery, and I'm in Virginia, so I'm pleased to review these beers, especially when they're very tasty like this one is. So, well, let's right out of the fridge. Let me take it back and let the other half sip on it to see what she thinks of it, and we'll come back and do the final chug and grade on it. But it looks like a winner, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I got just a little left here. Maybe just a little bit more than a little bit. Very nice beer. Very nice IPA. I would definitely buy this beer again. It's not that up in your face West Coast style, knocking your taste buds and your palate out of your mouth with the grapefruit and the pininess, but it has the grapefruit and the pininess. It seems like a well-balanced beer. Might be a nice, and it's got 60 IBUs on this beer, so it's not the 75 to 100 with the bitterness just off the chain on this one. I did have this on draft when I was at the beer festival, and I was able to obtain a bottle of it there to review for you guys. These are going to, like I said, they're going to start showing up here in the market within the next probably 4 or 5 weeks, and I'm looking forward to it. They also have a stout that I was able to sample while I was there, and was going to get one of those bottles, but it got snatched away before it was promised to me, but it was snatched away by somebody before the end of the festival when I went back to pick them up. So hopefully he got my card and he said he's going to send me one, so I hope he does. It was a very tasty beer also. But this is a nice, tasty IPA. Nice East Coast style. It's not overpowering in the hops, but the hops are definitely there. And with the Best By date being in July, I've got a feeling it's pretty damn fresh. So let's do the final chug on this one. I was going to look at the bottle just in case they did put a bottling date on it, but I don't see anything on there, so they're just going with the enjoy by date on here. I would like to see the bottling date instead of the enjoy by date, and let me make the decision when I should enjoy it by. Just having the enjoy by date on it. We don't know how long it's been in the bottle. Like I said, some of the brewers will put a 3-month, and some of them will extend that out just a little longer, just to give it a longer shelf life. So I would like to see the bottling date, but it's got the enjoy by date on it, it's got the IBUs listed on it, and it's got the ABV listed on it. 6.8%, almost 7%. I can't taste any of that alcohol whatsoever. Very well hidden, very well made beer, guys. So for me, I'm going to give it to 8. I think it's an A beer. It's definitely, for a local beer, it's very tasty. Was definitely impressed with the guys there running the booth at the beer festival. Very pleasant, very easy to talk to guys there. So very nice. I enjoyed the beers I did sample, and yeah, I got a couple to review for you guys. So very pleasant people to talk to and deal with, and they have some pretty tasty beers to go along with that. So I enjoyed this one there, and I enjoyed this one just now. So very tasty. 8 A- for me on this one, guys. Over to Beer Advocate. They say 83 in the good range. It is a good beer. I think it's better than good. A lot of these reviewers, and I tell you this all the time, guys, unless it blows their hair off or their socks off or anything like that, they are kind of subdued in their ratings. I mean, unless it's Pliny the Elder or Haiti Topper, it doesn't impress those guys. So, and I'm not like that. I mean, for what it is, and being a new brewery, you don't want to produce something that's just going to turn a lot of people away. They're wanting to produce a balanced beer, something the average guy can pick up and give it a try, and it's just not going to blow their palate out of their mouth. And this is a very tasty beer. I don't know if I would recommend it to somebody that's never had an IPA before, because it is a nice hoppy IPA. It's a little bit on the sweeter side, like a Bell's Two-Hearted Ale, which I enjoy very much. So it's pleasant to drink. So any of you hopheads out there would probably like to get your hands on something like this. So, but like I said, it's nothing that's going to blow your hair off or your socks off or anything like that. It's a very well made beer. Alcohol is very well hidden. Nice, tasty, piney, grapefruity taste. Very balanced, not too bitter. Very pleasant. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says no score requires more ratings. So being a small brewery like this, they don't have a really huge distribution area. I'm sure that will increase as the word gets out and they start producing more and more beers. So looking forward to that, guys. That's the only score we have is from Beer Advocate and from me, and I think their score is a little conservative. If I was putting a numeric rating on this one, it would probably be 90 or 91. So with that being said, if you're able to get your hands on one of these or in the Virginia, especially the Charlottesville area, and you've had this, let me know what you think, guys, and let's take a walk, see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.